If you are a knight over level 200 looking for the best spawns for solo experience, here is the top 5. Be aware that this is a compilation video. Most of the spawns I will show here, I have already made dedicated videos for each of them. For simplicity's sake, this is a ranking video of the places I have tried myself, but unfortunately I didn't try it with a level 200. Instead I use a character either on the 160 to 250 range, and I'm gonna be using estimates on the experience from my own judgment. With that aside, let's start with a tie for 5th place. First we have the Lizard City, located in South, plus a bunch of quests for access. This spawn is quite uncommon for night, but it became viable with the addition of the range XLRS. The estimated experience is around the 1.7k with over 150k profit the hour. It also has potential for more depending on the price for the lizard scales on your server, and you can expect to finish the high guard bestiary in an hour and a half, but the others will take over 3 hours to complete. Next up on the tie for 5th place, we have the high class Minotaurs of Oromon. This spawn doesn't require any questing, although having points on the Oromon quest will give you a shortcut to the city, but also it will be needed to sell some of the loot from here. That aside, this spawn is also quite uncommon and even more for an Nikkei, so in most servers it should be available. The experience is around the 1.7k with at least 100k of profit the hour, but with a few items that can add more profit depending on the price of your server, like the muta shells, green and blue pieces of cloth, muta horns, and even stealth rings. Also, there is 3 main creatures for the bestiary, which should take around 4 hours to complete, but you also get a few kills of the high class, although I don't recommend finishing those in here. If you give this spawn a chance, remember to pick up the roots and get the task for killing Minos as well. Now moving to the 4th place, we have Oromon West. This spawn is located in the plains to the west of Oromon, but since it is a dynamic spawn, it can have a quota raid active or not. For this particular spawn, it's much better when the raid is active, and that's when it becomes good, reaching over 1.9 to 2kk raw experience the hour with at least over 100k profit. But since this spawn is quite popular and good for all locations, it tends to be more contested. Also, when it comes to bestiary, with the raid active, you will be working on 8 creatures at the same time, and the density is quite good and balanced, so in about 5 hours you will finish all of them for 200 points total. Next up on 3rd place is the Barkless Call of Avedonriel. This spawn located in Avedonriel is almost unique to knights, and that makes it less contested. It requires to do a few missions to get access to the entire spawn, but they are short and easy. Also, it's pure waste at the cost of over 2kk raw experience. There is just 2 monsters, very evenly split, so you finish both bestiary in about 2 hours and a half, making it at least worth doing for the bestiary and moving on. In 2nd place, we have Lava Lurkers. This spawn, located in Khazard-dûm, is one of the most contested in general, since it is good for all locations, be it solo or even team hunts. So overall, it is difficult to hunt without running into other people, and if the spawn is not respected, then it easily gets worse. However, if uninterrupted, then the experience can reach over the 2kk raw. But just like the Barkless, this also is pure waste, as they don't drop anything at all. Lastly, on 1st place is the Azura Palace, located in Port Hope, although at this level it is still not recommended to fully surround yourself, similar to how I did it on level 150, where I was doing 3 to 4 creatures. For this one, I would recommend to try 5 at a time. It does become harder to do since you can overlure, but there is always the option of hugging a wall to make sure only 5 can hit you melee. By hunting like this, you can get over 2kk raw while also making over 120k profit the hour. In terms of difficulty, this is harder than the other options mentioned in this video, and it is also quite contested in active servers, but if it is available, then it's definitely worth trying out. When it comes to bestiary, it's not the best place or level to do them, since later on you will be able to hunt in the Azura Mirror, which is far better, and then is when you can finish the bestiary easily. And that's all I got for this compilation. Please do check out any of the dedicated videos for the spawns mentioned here, and if you want more places to hunt, consider subscribing for more. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Tuna Hero, Thor the Slasher, and Nightstar for their support.